Greetings, everybody. MadMat1K here with a new episode. This is technically part of the what's it called? Monsters in Minecraft series stuff. I just wanted to show. I've been doing this village, and you guys might have seen. I don't know when I'm posting this. This will probably come out before, but I've been doing this village a lot, and it looks really cool. I'm very pleased with it. It's not done yet. It's about probably a third of the way done. But I wanted to show off how I am making these houses, so it is preserved for posterity, and I can show off the cool things I know how to do. The first kit that we need is, what are these? These are spruce, yeah. Let's come and grab them. I grab 3 blocks, spruce, dark oak planks, spruce logs, dark wood planks, spruce wood planks, and we pick an area for our house, and we'll just go right here. And we just, kind of lay out the basic foundation of the house. So we'll say right here. Let's put it 4 wide. We'll have the door on this side. Let's kind of jog it over a little bit. Come in here with it. It's gonna be the bakery right here. Yeah, we'll jog it a little bit more, but no further. How are buildings aligned? Everything's aligned. Gosh, I kind of have to go long ways. Right there. Hold on. One of the really difficult things about this build is that I psych myself out. I want to make sure that I'm not in a rut when I'm building things. I try and make them all unique and new, and after like a bunch of these, you don't know how to do that anymore. That's not something that you are capable of, and so you have to just pretty much keep trying things. Maybe they work, maybe they don't, but yeah, we'll call it like that. Anyway, so I put around a basic, these are just wood supports, to build the house off of. And we're gonna come here. I'm running, this is actually, it looks like vanilla, and that's because it's really close to vanilla, but it's actually forged, and I have only one mod in, and that is World Edit, and I don't know how I did the rest of this without World Edit, because oh my gosh, it is so nice. And I'll show you some of the things I'm doing with it, but you guys probably know World Edit better than me. People probably know World Edit better than me, because I have no idea what I'm doing with it. I'm just kind of like struggling, and this is like that. Okay, so we get, oh, missed one, didn't go far enough. So we yeah, that'll be the basic structure of our house. We'll then run around the bottom, and we'll put spruce wood planks all across the bottom here. I already decided the door will be over here, and it'll be a single door, and it'll be not right there, not on that side. Probably not. It'll probably be in the dead center. This is how I'm doing doors today. I'm not sure how much I like it, but it's consistent. And we're just gonna go to spruce right there. So that's the basic floor outline of the house. We'll now come up to the roof level, and we'll put some dark oak planks right here. This is just how I do this one style, and or how I do this one palette. You can pick whatever you want for your palette. Mess around, build a couple of things like this. I've got if I ever do another village, I will probably use an entirely different palette. Maybe they didn't have this much access to dark wood, and they have like lighter woods, and it'd be very similar. Or maybe they have a lot more access to brick, or maybe they have stone columns instead. It's all up to you. There's really nothing you can do wrong with it. Okay, so that is that. We'll now move on to roofing. Roofing, we need this. We also, is that still bound to a stone axe? Hope it's still bound to a stone axe. Do I have one in my inventory? No, because I hit clear. Okay. Might want this. Another wand. Okay, so we want to go dark. And let's get us some slabs and some planks and some stairs. And we want to go spruce. And some slab and some plank and some stairs. So, basically, how I'm doing it is I'm using the logs that I laid down as kind of a contouring, texturing, breaking it up, whatever the word is. So I'll put dark oak there, and then spruce slabs becomes the majority of the thing. I have no idea what I'm doing for this. This is, whenever you do something weird, you kind of have to just make it up as you go along. The basic rules are there so that when you do have to do something weird, everything else kind of looks the same because you've already done it like that. You know, you don't want to have every roof to look exactly the same, but you do want them to look as if they were similar, and each engineer had to do a slightly different design process. We're just gonna go here with it, I think. And we'll just do like almost the exact same thing there. Yeah, boop, boop, nope, boop, boop. I'd use the building one, like the wood and axe world edit stuff, but it's a little finicky sometimes. Sometimes just easier to run with it. For the on the support logs, I'll fill that in. I don't know how well that'll look from that side. It'll work. It'll work. Okay. So we'll put some spruce slabs on the top half of that. We can come over here and fill that bit in, that bit in. Like, once you have the outline, you just kind of like go around in a circle and figure out how it works. We're gonna put a spruce slab right there and some stairs right there. And you're gonna be another thing, but you right there should be spruce. Yeah. We're gonna make you stairs, I think. Yeah. And we're gonna come here and go like that. Yeah. The idea is to make it look good. That is the entirety of the idea. And so even if it doesn't necessarily fit how it works in other places, just gotta do it, man. Just gotta get it done and get it right. Okay, we're actually gonna probably upgrade that to that. There we go. See, I had to go and change a bunch of blocks, but that looks very roof-like. I kind of want to change there, but I'm not going to, because you know what? That fits. That's our building code. That's what the building code says that it should be. So we are not gonna worry about it. And not worrying about it is a big part of getting this stuff done. So now that we've got one in, we'll jump it up. Oop, you should be a slab. There we go. And we'll come over here for that, and doop doop doop. And doop 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 doop. Maybe we'll go put that goes up a block. We'll have to see here in a second. That is fine there. And that is good there. I'm gonna drop one of those. Probably one of those. Just to make it look a little bit more in a line here. Yeah. Yeah. And now, yeah, we'll go up a level. We'll go up another level. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We're free to do it as we want. So that'll be out like that, and then these guys will come here and here. And here and here. And that's our roof. And it looks roofish. Yeah, no, that'll work. It's a weird house. If it wasn't for the fact that... Okay, so the reason I had the logs going across is like this direction is not a great reason, but like this house has... What direction is this? North. This one's north-south. This one's north-south. And this one's north-south. And that's north-south. And that's north-south. And that one's kind of weird. So I wanted to break this one up and not have it also be north-south. Because there's no law saying that all your roofs have to be north-south. be an interesting village, you know, to have most of your buildings north-south, and then one that's not. Okay, so we can get these out of here. What's it called? Stained glass gray? It's either gray or black. I don't remember. Hold on. Boop. Nope. It's black. Ooh, how's this gonna work? Okay, I need black stained glass. Try it like this. Make a thick window there in the front. Yeah, that'll work. I use black stained glass is just what I'm doing for this village. You can use, you know, whatever's in your palette. But all of my all my buildings have a very, very similar look because I'm using the same palette. And so I just picked this glass. Maybe there's something wrong with the local sand that they're making stuff with, and it kind of darkens things. Do I still have night vision? I do have night vision. I'm using light blue stained clay is what I am using for my floors. And I'm actually doing set stained clay 3. Yeah. Using that's one of the things that World Edit is pretty ridiculously amazing for. So it's raining outside. But luckily, we're in a roof building. Stupid weather. Door I'm using, I believe it's the spruce door. I don't actually remember. Let's fly over to the inhabited part of town. The fires mean I still have things to do there. Yeah, these are some of the ones. Yeah, that's the spruce door. Oh gosh. See, here's one of the cool things. Everything uses the black. Okay, hold on. Weather clear. Okay. Everything uses the black glass, and so when a shop is trying to illuminate it to say, "Hey, look in our windows," I use white glass, and it looks really good. Yeah, so every building's a little bit different is what I'm trying to do. But yeah, everything but they all look like they're all different, but it's all the same village, and I really like it. And I have changed how I've done little things here and there with each one. Everything's evolved. And I think that's pretty key. But we do use the spruce door. So we'll come back here and drop a spruce door. And clear. We'll turn off my night vision for a second. I've had that on for forever. I don't even think the game tries to keep track of how long I've had it anymore. We throw some glowstone because I'm not too concerned with how the glowstone looks, but just to in general show that this building is lit. If I had a invisible light source, I probably would do that in here. But I don't really want to use torches. So yeah. I think actually we're gonna grab some dark oak, and we're gonna come right here and just do a bit of that. And you can always like do a bit of extra ceiling in here. You can't do it there, but I don't know. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And then in here you can furnish it however the heck you want. I don't know what I'm doing with furnishings yet, so yeah. But then I replace some gravel here in the front, and it's a house that's done. Or a building that's done. It doesn't necessarily have to be a house. They're not all houses. But yeah, and that's how I do it. Pretty dang quick. It gets, some like when it's a more square, I'm able to use a little bit of here. Let me show you a little bit more square of one. Here's a bit more square. Let's just show you the roof technique because I've got my roof technique down pretty good. And then spruce, or dark and spruce, and dark and spruce. Gotta make sure you have your tools. Okay, so what? I don't know. It just kind of disappeared on me, and I don't know why. Anyway. Spruce. Spruce. And we'll grab that. We'll come over here, and we'll go... nope. Replace... air... wood... slab... that's 1. Boop. Cool. We do that. And come here, and here, and here, and here. Nope. There we go. And there we go. And do that again. Boop, boop. Okay. And now spruce stair, and spruce stair, spruce stair, and spruce stair. You can see why I went to the trouble of finding out how to put World Edit on here, because oh my gosh, was this monotonous. And that's going to be it's not wood slab, it's actually spruce stair, and I think that's a 3. Yeah. And we're gonna come here. Whoop. The reason you have to type in the right number, because if I do spruce stairs 3, they will face the wrong way, and so I believe I just messed that up. Undo. That's also an amazing part, being able to undo a command. I think it's 2. There we go. And then that's that. And then doop, 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 and grab you, and grab you. And we're gonna go replace wood slab, and we're gonna make that a 9, so it's up slabs, and bam, roof. Yeah. And then we can come over here, and we can go, I need the door, and I need the ground, and I got rid of my builder's one, but whatever. We're gonna come here, and we're gonna go, I don't know, do it on the inside, do one here, and here. And here, why not? Yeah. 1, and boop, and boop. And somewhere in here, I have Stankly 3, and boop, boop. Nope, boop, and huh. I can actually come here. I don't actually know the command for stained glass. Otherwise, I would totally use it. I think this would probably be... Well, let me try it. I think I know what it is. Boop. Boop. Set. Stained glass. 15? Oops. What? Oh, I didn't actually grab that one. Undo. Okay. First, second. Let's try stained pane 15. Glass pane 15. What's this called? Glass pane. No. What's this one called? Stained glass pane. Stained glass pane? There we go. Stained glass pane. Is what it is. And so now, I can come here. I can come here. I can go boop. And I can go boop. And replace air stained glass pane. Colon 15. Boop boop. And that's that. Boop. So yeah, I am liking working with World Edit. We're gonna come here. We're gonna put in a good thing there. Everything there. I like working with World Edit. I think this village has been a lot of fun to be putting together. Hopefully, I'm pleased with it, even if I can't use it for D&D. I wonder how much villagers would like it. I don't know. There's like very little lighting. I'm sure it would be horrible. Is that built into... No. I thought the F7 lighting thing was built into Forge. It's not. There's some mod that I would need for it. But anyway, yeah. I really like how this is turning out. Get hype for... yeah. For, Monsters in Minecraft, which we need to record another episode. Haven't done that yet. But let me know what you want to see in it, and I'll see what I can do about making it happen. So thank you guys so much. Stay in line. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.